it's time for our scenes. Do you know how to laugh? Well, let's hope Sophie can make him laugh better than that, because that is very gay.
I really need to laugh, guys. We really have to laugh.
Take it away. You have 2 minutes.
Hi, I am Sophie Joans, and I'm a ukulele stand-up comic, and I'm going to sing a song for you guys about being 21 and free and alive and free to make any of your own decisions. You know what they say, don't you? YOLO is kind of true. Embrace the sun and blue skies too. The universe has plans for you. And dreams are for chasing, rules are for breaking. So come on, kid, follow your heart. But not to Pretoria. Don't follow your heart to Pretoria. If your heart takes you to Pretoria, you need to sit down and have a serious conversation with yourself. Don't go to Pretoria. Chasing a man to Pretoria will always be worse than being by yourself, because Pretoria is not a tourist destination for a reason. All they have is the Voortrekker Monument and like 1 week of jacaranda season. Only in Pretoria will a man say that your leggings are a little bit revealing of your butt, while at the same time wearing really, really short shorts that are a little bit revealing of his nut. You think you'll be laughing 'neath the purple trees, smiling and dancing in the warm summer breeze, listening to the sound of bird song in the air. But in Pretoria the birds don't sing, they go
You can sing.
Damn. Tough act to follow. You guys hear the audience. Great. This is a weird gig. My name's Jaryd. I always get really embarrassed when I have to tell people my name, and that's because when I was born, I wish my parents thought about it. You know, I kind of wish they gave me a culturally appropriate name. You know what I mean? Like explain. See, my dad's birth name is Sada Sivan. Like that's an Indian name. That's a strong Indian name. You know what I mean? My mom's birth name is Somaganti. She has Gandhi in her name. Do you know what I mean? It's Indian. And then I was born, and they decided to call me Jaryd. Yeah, embarrassing. I know, but I figured it out, because if you spell my name, it's spelled Jaryd, right? If you spell my name backwards, it spells D-Raj. Thank you. That's all I have left. It's cool, man. It's nice to be here. Crowd of 3. You know, sometimes this happens in comedy. When I'm not doing stand-up, I'm usually emceeing at events. I don't know if you guys have ever been to an event, but when you hear an MC, you usually hear their voice, and you don't know who's on the mic until you see their face. And usually whenever I'm emceeing, I'll have the mic on, and I'll be doing my thing, and I can usually feel this presence right about over here, this presence. And I can tell it's an older white lady, because I can smell the cats. And she usually says something like, "Oh my word, wow, wow. How did you learn to talk like that? That's amazing. Wow. What part of Sri Lanka are you from? Wow. That's amazing. Because you don't sound like, you know, you kind of sound like, you know what I mean. That's so And I usually say to her, because my mic's off at that point, I say to her, "You know, man, this microphone is a crazy thing. It's a magical microphone." Good evening and welcome to the It's my voice. Okay, this has been fun. I'm gonna pass on the mic to whoever's next to do the stand-ups. Okay. Thank you, Cape Town TV. This is
يا فقال او مولينا الف سلام انا فيلم من وما يا فازل sure. Yeah, molweni ne igama lami ngidawura aka Hlumela ngwaseculture. Zelele interview ke for le comedy show ibizwe nge 27 kaSeptember. So ngiyayazi mos apha sinengxaki sinengxaki if abantu ababulawa abacishwa sibamba amalahle. Jo guys yazi akho way ebhlungu njengoba uzale incosi ubhatala ifizi yonke way ogqiba umuntu sethi gqiba ayisengowakho kodwa lo mntana ukwazile umkhulisa leminyaka umsesigela menzela yonke way tethi gqiba lilahle ufuna ubalisa ngeexperience yami yo tester sandiyo tester ke linge lethu pha eKhayelitsha kuse ayazi mos ba xa uviwe yakho ba kuwe fani man yazi ba urusha first eclinic yovuba indoni cause hayibo we yami yakhuliwe jo yakhule ngiwe wrong we sabu icebox sabu mushrooms so yabine vumbi nenyiwe so okay fine ndiye ke ndo test ke his results zibuye a week later ifumaniseka ba dinalewe lapha dinalewe ilapha phandle awuthi yami and kuthiwa uzaba ngcono mosibuki treatment yakho uqhubekeke ngobomi njengobusenza but ndiyakuxelela ba ngoku ndixhomekeke kwi-movite ne-fruit way ibingeyo way yami because ntoni la medi swag zandiwine ka-ace.
Wow. Hlumela, I think you should continue to sit down. Kaloku hlaba phansi ntombi. Uyaphi ngoku? Akayiqhelanga i-TV tiza kwami. Wow, ladies and gents, Sophie, we have Jaryd, and of course Hlumela, who will be performing at an upcoming event celebrating all things heritage. Guys, welcome on the show. Officially. I feel like you guys have welcomed yourself, but welcome on the show. I'm glad that you could make Hlama laugh. This is the first time I'm seeing tears in his face. So you guys did a wonderful job.
You can follow them go at SA Comedy Shares. This is brought to you by Opias Kulu. You ought to go there. There's many more acts that are going to be at the event. Hlumela, Sophie Joans, Hlumela, who just did this. Uzwelim Kandile from Fontaine, Mira from Cooks, Skit Maker from Fontaine. We've got another poet. We've got Uhlukengana Entertainment. And Jaryd Pillay, who just opened. Oh, well, he was the second.
He was the second comedian.
Ooh, guys, you are hilarious. You're making my job difficult. Okay, let's get on to it.
Why is the job being made difficult?
When did you first fall in love with comedy, really?
I fell in love with comedy about 8 months ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I really did follow my heart to Pretoria, and it was such a joke that I had to start making jokes about it.
Wow, you perform through singing.
Yes.
Is singing something that you also do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I could tell your voice is incredible. So if you mix singing and comedy together, you'll make billions of friends soon.
Hlumela, how important are shows like the Heritage Month comedy show?
How important or what?
Are the kind of shows that you're promoting today?
No, it's very important. I feel like your heritage, it's something authentic. Like culture yakho.
Sure.
So for me to be a part of the show, it's really a big deal for me. Yeah.
I want to also ask you, Hlumela, speaking about heritage, being proud of yourself. When I watch your videos online, you always do them in isiXhosa. What is the importance of you sticking to your language instead of...
She also does Kim Kardashian, darling.
But most of the time, she does, like now she came on TV and spoke isiXhosa.
Okay.
No mix of English. Why is that important to you?
Because guys, I feel like ngekuzidle ngolwimi lakho.
Yeah.
Because like ulwimi lakho is authentic. And that's why we are different now. Ukuthi bandiyatha ngesiXhosa. And kaloku uyayazi msithini ba. So I feel like it's very important that you embrace the culture yako, especially ulwimi lakho, because not wonke umuntu has the privilege bangumXhosa, guys. Like,
Of course. No.
we privilege.
It's a privilege to be closer, guys.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. But it's a privilege to be on XA as well, so grab the microphone.
Oh yeah. Well,
What made you
thank
say yes to this show?
What made me say yes? Pius made me say yes to this earlier on, because Mira.
Not this show.
Oh, this show?
Not
The
this one.
Heritage Show.
Yes.
Oh, of course. Well, Pius as well. He made me say yes to that too, because he booked me for that gig. But it's gonna be fun, you know.
Yeah.
I think I'm the only Indian guy on the lineup. So if there's any other Indian people that want to come and watch the show, I'll be talking about that.
What does that mean for you to be the only Indian guy on the show?
Well, you know, I guess it's there aren't that many Indian comics, so it had to be me.
Wow.
But that's cool. I'm actually doing my one-man show as well at the Baxter Theatre from the 10th to
Wow,
the 13th.
yeah.
And it's called Life of Pillay, and that's where I discuss what it's like to be Indian, but not from India. It's a weird thing, you know. It's like we're holding on to this thing, but we're not that thing anymore. We're our own thing.
It's like being African.
A lot of things. So come and watch the show, Life of Pillay. We really get into that from the 10th to the 13th of September. Tickets online at Web Tickets.
So
How
yeah,
about you?
what
How did
can-
you get to be part of this event that's taking place on the 27th?
I met Pius and I did
everybody's-
a show.
yeah,
Everyone,
he's the
Pius
plug.
is
Oh,
the,
Pius,
Pius
wow,
is the man,
guys.
the
Yeah.
man Pius. And yeah, I think I'm the only white person on the lineup, which is, it's just hard to talk about our heritage. But I think it's also important to take accountability and to like dig into it. It's just interesting to try find not the comedic spin, but like, you know, we unpack things that are difficult to talk about in comedy.
Sure. Hlumela, what can people look forward to? Galamini.
Yo, andizotolika ke nengonza ithina ngendlela yami. Hayi man, uzolacha and uzofunda more about the culture yakho, because obviously umuntu like une-skit sakho ku-comedy une-way uzibhala phansi.
Yeah.
So uzofunda more about the culture yakho if bungayazi, and uzofuneke uzidle ngolwimi lakho. Andizange mos uzotolika apha nami. Yeah, so no way.
Yeah. Let's talk about women in comedy. It's so incredible that we only have one guy representing. We have two incredible women who are doing comedy. Is the space as equally available to women and men?
Your experience. No, my experience.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, it's really not. It's so like
Male
we need more of us in this space. Yeah. Yeah.
What can be done for that to change? Because you said we need more of you. We need more of you guys. We or you guys.
Humans need
Human beings.
yeah.
Because it's a male-dominated industry. It is. And then when I tried to get into like the first shows before I even got booked, other people were like, no, she's transgender, so we've never had a transgender comedian, so asokwazi umthatha. Like, abantu bamungu guys. Basawa.
But it's okay.
No, but like we seriously need to change the game as
Yeah.
females. It can't just be male-dominated.
Yeah.
And uyabona nami most manje akwazi equalize. So you half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is so awkward, guys, because you're just making people's jobs difficult.
This is crazy for me. How do you find out if you? I'm sure there's a lot of females that would like to enter and actually bridge the gap. But how can you tell if somebody is funny or not?
Sorry, Jaryd, we're gonna focus on the females now, no?
That's cool, man. I don't mind staying quiet for a while. I'm pretty good at that. I'll just.
It's really just the stand-up scene in Cape Town is just open mic nights. So I think the biggest thing that I would say to women and anyone who's really just not a man wanting to do stand-up is just go for it and don't be scared.
Yeah.
It's terrifying,
Yeah.
but we have to do it because our stories aren't going to be told unless we're there telling them.
And you guys are literally people that comedians go on stage and tell stories and make fun of things that you never thought laughter could come out of. I want to talk about how does one generate money from being a comedian? Are there other ways of besides stand-up comedy?
You
Are there other
don't.
ways you can make money?
No, you don't until you make it really big.
You have
So
to be
you should
clever,
come to
though.
my one-man show from the 10th to the 13th of September and help me make some money. That's at the Mastambe Theatre from the 10th.
If you get on the Daily Show, then
That's when you make
Make
money.
money. Yo.
and until then we're all here together.
Really? That must be very hard to support as a parent if you want to become a comedian.
yeah, hey.
And then you're going to tell me, yo, I'm only going to make money when I'm in America. Like, I never mind, child. Let's try teaching.
So now how do you
I'm gonna
convince
come
your parents that, Mom, Dad, this is what I'm going to do. I'm certain about it. This is the career that I want to follow. And yet you do not even bring peanuts home.
Do you mind if I answer that? Is that okay? Well, I feel like in life you can fail at doing almost anything, so why not fail at something you really want?
Okay.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah.
Not that I'm gonna fail if you come
That's
to my show
profound.
from the 10th to the 13th of September.
Wow. Hlumela, what is the state of comedy in South Africa? Are we getting to a state, to a scale where we are like literally globally recognized, where we have more than one person going to America and making it big?
No, not yet. So far, I say with Trevor. We used to go, yeah. Otherwise, I'm going to be behind them.
Well, you can go to their show. It's coming
27th of September.
27th
27th.
September. It's hashtag Heritage Month Comedy Show. Tickets are going for 100
$100.
rands. You can get them at Web Tickets as well as Pick and Pay. To avoid disappointment, amba uyozithenga
Thengela
ngoku.
ngoku.
There's free parking, the space is secure, and of course you're gonna laugh a lot. How many more seconds? 10. Well, when you come back, Ed Harris is in the building. You do not want to miss that. This is a Tuesday afternoon of note. This is the biggest show in the motherland. Snala Jonas, Hlumela, as well as our Ngedulaza and 3 funny people who just made us laugh.
But
Keep it
they
up.
leaving now.
Right here on Cape Town TV.